Hello and welcome to DailyBytes with your host Mr Bytes, and today I'll be talking about Bless Online, and it's quite a mess of a game right now, and in this video I'll be talking about if it's worth buying or not in its current state, and the short answer is no. The price is way too high. I wouldn't even spend $15 on this game. I think the game should be worth around $5 to $10 in its current state, ideally $5. So in this video I'll be talking about some good points to make it a bit more cheerful and the bad points, and then showing you guys some negative energy about the game and the team with it. Okay, so let's start with the good points to make it a bit more cheerful. And the good points of Bless Online currently are there are 3 endgame dungeons which aren't easy but they aren't difficult. Uterus Mines is one of them, and it's challenging if you don't know how to do it, like the mechanics, each boss, etc, etc. I have a video on that, so go check that out. I know, I just put myself in the video twice. Oh yeah. And there's also another dungeon, Paladin. Again, it's kind of fun. That one's the easiest dungeon out of the 3. And the other one is Migra Terrace. That one's easy, but it's a lot of mobs. Next good thing is PvP. PvP in general is pretty fun. You have duels, which, yeah, that's okay if you like duels, and then you have mass PvP in open world. What happens most of the time is if you do a monster hunt, you will run into another monster hunt raid, and it turns into like a giant war. It's really fun and enjoyable when it happens. You also have 15 vs 15 and 3 vs 3 when they pop. The player base is decreasing so much that 15 vs 15 doesn't even pop half the time. There was bugs with it, and it's been fixed where it didn't pop because of a bug, but the bug's no longer there, so it's the player base. The next good thing is taming. There are lots of mounts and pets in this game, and you can spend hours and hours taming mobs and getting legendary or whatever quality pets you get. Next is crafting and gathering. I enjoy turban hunting and mining in there or farming in there, and crafting itself is rather easy and easy to follow, so it's not difficult or tricky. You don't need any really rare items, which if you make an armor, there are some rare items. Okay, and for me personally, I have no issues with the server, like connection wise. It feels pretty stable for me. I'm from the UK, connecting to the NA server, and it's stable for me. I don't have much of a ping issue, or any, to be honest. Okay, so next is the bad points. This is when it gets kind of crap, because I don't want to talk about the bad bits about Bless. I just want to talk about the good bits, but better talk about the bad bits. Okay, so the first thing everybody running into is optimization. It is a bit better now since launch because they have changed the INI files, but you still have to change a few yourself to make the game run smoothly. As you can see, I'm in town now, I'm at 40 FPS, and it's pretty stable. It's fluctuating between 40 and 41, maybe 39 sometimes. If I run around, it does go below 30, but this is in town. When I'm outside, I'm at 60 to 120, and sometimes even higher. And it's really smooth. There's no massive dips or anything like that. Next issue is drop rates. This affects dungeons and crafting. The drop rates in this game are a joke. You get to do dungeons 6 times a day in total. That's all 3 dungeons, twice each. And most of the time, you won't even get 1 item. That is rather sad. After you spent 2 hours, maybe 6 hours doing these dungeons, and you get nothing. And yeah, the drop rate is horrible. It needs to go up, and each boss needs to drop materials, not just sometimes drop them. It should always drop materials so you can make the gear. The final boss needs to always drop a piece of gear, but make it more random, because all I keep seeing is assassin gear dropping. There are other classes that drop, but mainly assassin, which is rather weird, especially as assassin isn't even out yet. So yeah, drop rate is horrible. You can't even craft gear properly. It takes too long to get materials. I have crafted gear, as you guys can see, and the rune slots are awful. I got 2 good ones, and the rest are crap. Okay, next bad thing is balancing. I know a lot of you guys are more sensitive about this because you think your class needs boosting or it needs nerfing, but yeah, I think some classes need boosting and nerfing at the same time. Guardians, in my opinion, are okay. Damage isn't too high. They are tanky as they're meant to be, but there's things that I don't understand, like this. This is one of my skills. It has a cooldown of 30 seconds on a crap skill. They should have put the cooldown up on this skill, and this skill. This should be 15 seconds, 15 and 15, and then make this 7 seconds, so you guys can actually use these. But what's happening now is, as the cooldown is 30 seconds, I'm forced to either use damage or an AoE stun every 30 seconds. Other classes have problems too. Ranger, people cry about that all the time. To me personally, I think Rangers are fine damage wise. They just needs their roll skill improved. At the moment, I believe they only roll 3 meters. I think it should be 5 or 6 meters, so they can get away further or close in quicker. Next class is Paladin. Where to start? Okay, so Paladins heal way too much. They are tanky, but that's fine. Their DPS is way too high, and they can CC like crazy. How is this balanced? So my opinion on them is reduce the heals slightly, don't go crazy, reduce the damage by a lot. They're meant to be supports, not a DPS or a solo class. They should be in parties all the time for dungeons, and I keep seeing paladins like killing people in 1v1 situations, even 1v3. A paladin can solo 3 people. It's like, what? It's because they're healing too much and they do so much DPS now, it's crazy. And the mana just doesn't go down. Next class that needs tweaking a bit is mages. Mages have a mana problem where they use way too much compared to a paladin, for instance. But as it's a mage, it makes sense. So I recommend that their mana needs tweaking a bit and make skills use less mana. But then the mana shield would be too strong. So the mana shield should have a duration on it for like 10, maybe 15 seconds. And after that, have a 30-second cooldown. So that way it lasts for 15, it's down for 15 seconds, then back on, and so on, yeah. Berserkers, there's some bugs with them. I dislike the camera for them. It's awful for me. It's really slow. That thing they had where they couldn't get healed, that is stupid as well. I'm not sure it still exists, but I believe it does. That needs changing. Other than that, their damage is pretty good, so I wouldn't change too much on them. Just the camera and the heal thing when they can't get healed. Next problem is gold. Okay, gold in this game is horrible. Auction house is ruined because the prices are so high and we can't make enough gold to buy stuff. So most people make gold at the moment by simply doing this every day. Just do 5 quests from here, get 1 gold. Weekly, get another gold, another 2 gold there, and these chests here. You also get gold if you're lucky from warrior quests. I think to fix this, they need to put gold as a reward from the warrior quests, 20 silver to 40 silver based on how easy it is. And yeah, that would probably help gold wise and make everything a bit more sensible. The prices would make more sense as we can make more gold. I would also talk about the hacking and stuff like that, but because recently Bless has turned on the, what's it called, Battle Eye, I believe, the anti-cheat software, and apparently they have currently banned 151 players, which sounds like Pokemon, to be honest. The original Pokemon games, 151. Gotta catch them all. Yeah, I'm rambling. Okay, sorry. Okay, so next thing is the staff. I asked a simple question, I'll show you guys here. I asked them about what are their plans for the future when the game gets out early access to get more players? And I got this answer. Yeah, this doesn't answer my question. I would love a proper answer, as in, are they going to invest money into advertising on YouTube or other platforms? Are they going to make promos, like if you buy a new graphics card you get Bless Online for free? Or other promos like in-game, if you buy the game now you get a fashion, or just a discount on the game. Like right now the game is $30 for the base game, and that's too much. I've played this game for ages. I'll show you guys quickly how many hours I played. I played for 369 hours. Yes, I do enjoy this game. Do I see myself quitting? Yes, when my premium's over, if the game is not fixed, and that is in 47 days. So if the game's not fixed in 47 days, I am officially quitting Bless Online. Will I return? Probably not. But if the game gets fixed, so optimization gets fixed, drop rates, balancing, and maybe some increase in gold, I will come back and stay playing. So yeah, Bless team, there you go. Anyways guys, if you liked this video, press the like button. If you dislike it, press dislike. If you have any comments about Bless, or you want to throw your own opinions into the mix, stick them in the comments below, and my next video I'll be reading those comments and answering them as best as I can, or agreeing with you or disagreeing. If I disagree, I will tell you why I disagree. If I agree with you, I will just agree with you. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. You're watching Daily Bytes with your host Mr Bytes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out.